Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. Guys, listen, I'm going to jump into something, and it's frightening. And the reason why I say it's frightening is, being old and elderly, you tend to be vulnerable, whether you're with somebody or not, meaning a husband or a wife or a significant other, what have you. And the story I want to cover today just happened in Detroit. And it's the story of an 80-year-old woman who was dragged outside by a man and was assaulted. And not in just a physical way. It was, you can put two and two together. It was the R word. But this is the kick, guys. Police are out there right now combing the city trying to look for this guy with just a description. Now the guy's supposed to be a black male in his 20s, approximately 5'6" tall, and he's slim built. Now the thing that's messed up about this situation, not only did this lady deal with the R word after she was snatched out of her house, her husband was forced to watch because he's disabled and he can't do anything. And just the psychological ramifications on that alone is, I can't even fathom that. Just being a man, you're a protector. You're already at the end of, close to the end of the sun is setting on your life and all you want is peace. And to have somebody come and do this to your wife, somebody that you've been with forever, it's a bad thing. But listen, guys, I'm going to show you this clip. And the lady is not identified. And she shouldn't be in this situation. But guys, just check this out. And this is going to hit a lot of people hard. Because I know with my demographics, a lot of my subscribers and viewers are older than me. And we all can sympathize with the lady this happened to. But just look at this, man.
Amy and Roop, it sure is. It doesn't really get much worse than this. Detroit police telling me if this man is going to sexually assault an 80-year-old woman at her own home, what will he do next? They are calling this a top priority right now, and adding to just the sadness of this situation, the woman's husband was there at the time when this happened, but he is handicapped and couldn't intervene.
It is a top priority right now. It's all hands on deck.
Head of Detroit Police Sex Crimes, Captain Rebecca McKay, says they're chasing every lead, trying to find the man who raped an 80-year-old woman at her own West Side Detroit home. Her husband, who is handicapped, unable to move inside when this happened.
Anyone who suffers from a sexual assault is going to be mentally injured. And it's going to take a long time.
Sunday night around 9 at the elderly couple's home off Memorial Street near 96 in the Southfield, the man entered through an open back door demanding money and food, then a struggle.
The victim told him, no, we don't have any money, and started to push him out the door. He pulled her with him and to the outside where he sexually assaulted her.
After it was over, she called 911. The 80-year-old was injured from the sexual assault, but is expected to be okay physically. Family is staying with her now. The description investigators have to go on is vague, but there are a lot of home surveillance cameras in the area. They're processing to see if they can pick up this guy's movements. The captain says it's too early to tell if there is DNA evidence to help them find the suspect.
It's traumatic. It's traumatic not only for the officers who are investigating it, but for society as a whole.
At this point, they do not believe he had a gun on him. That's based on what the victim told police.
One thing that can be learned from this incident is that we just all need to stay vigilant and aware of our surroundings and keeping our doors and windows locked.
Guys, I'm going to tell you something. This story makes me sick to my stomach. For a young man in his 20s to do that to an elderly woman old enough to be his great-grandma, really his great-great-grandma, is BS at its finest. I'm going to tell you something. You seen what the story said. The man came in through the back door that was unlocked. A lot of people leave their doors unlocked. I mean, it's not a good thing, but a lot of people were raised differently and, come from different time eras. And Maybe she lived in a nice neighborhood, or them, period, lived in a nice neighborhood. Nothing like this. Nobody expects anything like this to happen. And in a way, you shouldn't have to worry about that anyway, because nobody should be going up in anybody else's stuff. And that's the thing. This dude needs both his arms and legs broke. Then he need to be hung up and beat like a piñata until candy shoots out his ass. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Stupid. I think, honestly, that he's homeless. And the reason why I say he's homeless or he's a drug addict or something like that, because he came in there and he demanded food and money. I'm going to tell you how women are. Now, she know her husband handicapped. Women be fearless, man. Y'all fearless. Look. What she say? We ain't got none of that. Get your ass out of here. She tried with her mic, but he grabbed and he pulled her outside. And the husband was forced to watch his wife being assaulted in an unnatural way. Now, that right there is the main premise of this video. To be a man and to see anybody in your family being violated and you can't do anything about it is like a nightmare to me. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that you are the strength of the household, your body has faded. Your wife is taking care of you now. And being a man, you can't do anything but something, you know, you was a pillar of strength for, needs you, and you can't do anything about it. Man, look, ain't no way. Like the Detroit police say, hey, we all points bulletin out on this guy. We looking at the cameras. See if we could pick up something. Me personally, thinking about that. That lady got kids and grandkids. I would have a family meeting. Hey, listen, you take this part of the city, you take that. Tell me what he look like, Mom. What do you do? This and that, this and that. I'll put her in the car. Let's roll. I go to every homeless spot where homeless be out there begging and looking stupid. I mean, not looking stupid, but I mean, where they be out there and catch his stupid ass out there. That's him. All right, cool. I'll jump out the car. You know what I mean? Then put him in the trunk. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. You're lucky I found you instead of police. I'll make it quick and painless. Why you gotta do somebody like that? I hate stuff against children. I hate stuff against the elderly. Because that's one thing. We all were children at one time, and if we lucky enough, we'll be elderly. And you're defenseless when you're young, and as you age, you become defenseless again. Cradle to the grave. You understand what I'm saying? And for somebody to come and be caught in between that age range and have no respect for the elderly, children, or whatever, no place in society. Some people need to be taken out the pasture. For real. Take them right out the pasture. Look at the flowers. Just stare at the flowers. Boom! Get them out of here. Get them out of here. And that's real rap, man. But they say, if he'll do that to an 80-year-old woman, you don't know what else he'll do. And the man said he was hungry and wanted money. You didn't leave with no money and no food. So I guess whatever she had to offer left as a woman is good enough for you. You're a piece of fucking shit. For real, man. For real, man. This is crazy, man. I hope that family find him and take turns whooping that ass. I mean, seriously, he had to be desperate. The man ain't number 5'6" and skinny. Come on. Had no weapon. Shh, come on. Come on. Listen. Guys, man, y'all be careful out there. For real. Don't matter what age you are, man. People are preying on people like it's nobody's business. You know, people are doing stuff to people without no regard of how they feel, how it violates the mental ramifications this lady will go through at her age. You know, the strain they put on her heart. What about her husband's heart? He might not last the rest of the year. Not putting anything bad on him. Just thinking about that, the depression of that, and then looking his wife in the face, knowing I couldn't help you. Think about that. I'm Stock Market Steve. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Like I said, I love you guys. You know that, man. Y'all be careful out there, man. Lock your doors, too. Leave a comment, man. This is sickening. Take care.